Hi, my name is Shelly McGuire. I'm 52 years old and I'm a skincare developer. My husband and I have our own line of products that we sell on live television, HSN, called the Ice Element Skincare. But I'm also a published author, a radio show host, and 52 years old and a survivor still of cystic fibrosis. My life expectancy was 18 and the average age is now 36, and I believe fully that the reason why I'm still alive is because I've had an undying commitment to exercise and working out for the last 25 years. Something that I started noticing too is everywhere that I go, whether it's right here in Naples where I live or as I travel the country, everyone in the gym is working on balance. Everybody from lifting weights, practicing their golf swing, talking about tennis, basketball, rehabilitation. Everyone is working on balance and they're using all different kinds of apparatus to work on it, whether it's a Bosu ball, a wave board, a balancing board. And I started thinking about it, I thought, why isn't there a shoe that has this same type of construction that can mimic the feeling that you have when you're on one of those balls or boards? Something you don't have to step onto, but something you can wear every day, whether you're just simply taking a walk, you're trying to balance on one foot, you're working with a rehab center, you're lifting weights for more resistance. We all know the benefit. That's why I've developed the Core Advanced Athletic Training Shoe. And if you have a little bit of time on your hands, just Google core balancing, core strength training, and put in some search words like I did. Core balance for golf. There we go with the little balls. Look at this. Core balance might be the secret to airtime and basketball jumps. Greater efficiency, improved body control, balance, stability, and improved athletic performance. Look at this. Exercises to strengthen the core and hip muscles after a stroke. Balance training improves both physical and cognitive function in a stroke. Balance. Can you believe it has that much effect on your body and your mind? So just Google it and you'll see there is a big need for something that we can all work on no matter where we are, without joining a gym or without spending a lot of money at a rehabilitation center and on personal training. All right, follow me. I want to show you the things that are available in a fitness center or in a rehabilitation center. All of the things that address core fitness and balance, because it is that important. So we've got your Bosu ball, right? Made from a heavy pressurized vinyl. But you're going to really see somebody 70, 80 years old letting go of their cane and standing on top of this? I mean, really, doesn't that seem dangerous? But yet we know that it helps core balance. It's important. Or how about these? The balls for golf. I live in a golf community and I come in here and I see all the male and female golfers standing on these, practicing their golf swing, right? Because we know that this will enhance balance and strength. And this is ideal for golf. How about the wave board? Paddleboarding. Go out into the ocean where I live. Here on Marco Island, and you see the classes of paddleboarding. Why? To improve core balance. The noodle. Walking on pipes, walking on anything. Everything's set up for core balancing. We all need to work on it, whether we're 18 or we're 80, whether we're in fitness, golf, basketball, tennis. But we don't all have a gym, and we don't all have all of these items. And half the time we're waiting in line at the gym to be able to use one. Let's find a way to let everybody train in core balance, but not having to come to a gym, not coming to a rehabilitation center, and not needing all these toys. How about something that everyone can have at home and use every day? So I invented the Core Advanced Training Athletic Shoe. The only shoe that advances as you advance. Let me show you how this works. Okay, shoe construction. Now this is my first prototype. I cut out a Pilates rubber mat because I needed to simulate just a very fine, smooth surface. Now these are rubber pads, 7-inch, 22-centimeter rubber pads. I've gone ahead and put these in using screws, but ultimately I'm going to use a vinyl or a rubber that has a little bit more give and more of a round surface. But this is the beginner stage. When you get your shoe, it has all of the pieces in there. You're not going to need a screwdriver to remove them because these will actually be items that screw right into the shoe, just like when you're changing out a golf shoe cleat. So this is the beginner level, and when you have these on, which I'm going to demonstrate, a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of core balance is needed. It's soft, it has a little bit of give, but it makes you focus on posture, it makes you focus on balance. This is the beginner level. Now, as you advance, the shoe advances, and let me show you. I'm just going to remove the outer balancing balls. Once again, these will be made out of a vinyl or a rubber round. They're going to have much more give than these do. Okay, now I've taken this shoe from the beginner level. Remember before, I had all the pieces in around the perimeter. Now I've taken it to the advanced level. Almost all the way advanced, because I can still remove the outer ones and only leave the inside. So this is next to the hardest level. And I'm going to show you what you can do this with now, because as I put this shoe on and I stand up, I feel the difference. I feel like I'm still being supported, but it's a much bigger challenge to stand up, balance, walk, exercise, stand on one foot, and I can use this now, whether I'm practicing basketball. Oh wow, see, I can feel this. See, look, this is the give that I have in my feet. My ankle's still supported, but I'm having to working on balancing, holding my core straight, almost like I'm on one of the boogie boards or the wave board or a balance board or a Bosu ball. Now, I can still practice my golf swing. I can still lift my weights. I can still work on my balance while I'm doing every exercise, and I'm not waiting for a piece of equipment. All right, now I can take it down one more level to the hardest level. Let's see what that's like. Okay, now I've got the shoe down to the hardest level. Once again, when these are a real shoe, when these are the final, I'm really envisioning something a little bit larger that has a way to screw in directly, but also something that will have a little bit more give, maybe like the vinyl, a pressurized vinyl, or even a rubber nub just like this, but of a softer material. Okay, now I've got this at the hardest level. Let's see the difference. Oh, I love this. All right, I'm putting this on. Oh, I can already feel it just even putting my foot down. I can feel that this is not as stable. I can't wait to stand up and try this. So I could be doing anything from walking to lunges, to my golf swing, to simulating basketball, to, oh, wow. Now, do you see the difference there? I can really feel the difference with these. Let me just see what it's like. Oh, even walking. Walking feels really challenging. I'm really conscious of the steps that I'm taking. And I can walk faster than that, but I'm really conscious of what I'm doing because I'm keeping my core engaged, and that's what it's all about.
You're up.
Love it.
You're gone.
Wow, what are those? Those are really cool.
Oh, it's a new balancing shoe for stability, core balance.
So do you just work out in them?
You can work out, you can, you run, what do? You run?
I run.
Obviously weights. Do you do core balancing?
I do.
What do you use?
Just a balance ball.
Balance ball, yeah. This will actually help simulate that no matter what you do. So if you're doing regular workout, if you do Pilates, if you do any kind of weightlifting, anything, you can wear them, and they get harder and harder as you remove pieces.
Interesting.
Is that something you would use?
Pieces come out.
Yeah, they come out.
So is that the most you can have in?
No, you can actually have it all the way around,
Okay.
and then you remove it as you keep advancing until you're down to just a couple in the middle.
Oh wow.
Would you
I
use
would
something like that?
Where do you get them?
They're going to be coming out soon. They're not available yet.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Sorry, thanks. All right, what are you doing there, Charles?
Trying to balance the center here. Well, we can
You're trying to balance. Let me see what you're standing. What is that? You're standing on.
just a flat piece of wood with a 1x1 strip in the center. Square strip.
All right. Can I ask you why you're doing that?
Strength of my ankles.
You got problems with your ankles?
Yeah, from running.
Oh, really? And they told you that helps?
It gets also your balance, your core lined up right.
And that's important to you?
Yes.
Looks like you're pretty good at it. Is it hard? All right, what's your name?
Jesse Fritz,
Okay, and you're in your 70s?
closer to 80 than 70.
Amazing. All right, tell me, you do core balance exercises?
Yes, among other things.
Okay, and
Yes.
why?
It's like anything else. You don't use it, you lose it. My balance is not what it was, and that helps.
All right, what do you use it for? What types of exercises do you think it enhances?
The mind, and also the arms, the whole body.
Golf? You play golf?
I play a lot of golf.
All right.
The whole idea is not to swing hard, and the whole thing, everything is balance, and that's I learned that in the martial arts.
Okay, and which item would you pick up in here to practice your balance? Most likely.
This unit right here.
Okay, the Bosu ball. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jess. Okay, JV, you're a personal trainer, right?
Yes.
And you and I were just talking about core balance and fitness. How do you feel about it in personal training?
Important as a athlete. It's important as a person who grows older. And naturally, they lose their balance. So it's a very important aspect to work on your balance, almost like say on a daily basis.
Okay, and so you incorporate that. Does it matter what age? Do you incorporate that
It
into?
does not matter what age.
Okay.
It's important at all levels. You don't have to be an athlete. You can just be a person who's rehabbing or who just need to get a better level of fitness or try to achieve that. So balance is important in any aspect.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You feel
I'm
something?
very comfortable, but good for me because I need the balance. I'm old.
Could you see working out in these? Do you feel the difference?
Well, yeah, because now I'm still balancing again, which is what I need, what I want. Absolutely. Yeah, I like them.
You like them?
Yeah, if they fit.
Would you buy a pair?
Absolutely. Yes, I would. Absolutely. It's a very great, unique idea.
So there it is, a terrific new product that cuts to the core, literally, and promotes a way of enhancing and working on your core balance, whether you're at a gym, at a fitness center, a rehabilitation center, or in the privacy of your own home and just walking around in everyday life. Now, in addition to what you've seen in this video, there's going to be other features and enhancements. For example, a slip-over model that can virtually go over any size of athletic shoe. And you can work on your core balancing with a slip-over. Now, this is going to be particularly convenient for rehabilitation centers so that they don't have to stock all the various different sizes of shoes. I filed the trademark application for the name Core Advanced Athletic Training Shoe and also a patent on what you've seen in this video, but also the additional enhancements. My goal, I'm looking for a successful shoe manufacturer that wants to partner and take this idea and turn it into a finished, saleable product. If you would like to contact me and you're interested, please call me, Shelley McGuire, at area code 314-324-9975. Thank you so much for your time and attention.